stare down in the dust. The sea just stared like a wall of rust. Behind me, fire wheels and cries. Before me, silence in God's disguise. My knees sank deep in desert sand. I whispered prayers with trembling hands. The sky was mute, the wind stood still, but my soul pressed on against its will. If you don't speak, we're gone tonight, but I still believe you'll send the light. So I sang to the storm that had no name, to the sea that wouldn't move, to the fire and flame. I don't see the way, but I know you do, and my voice was the first crack the waters knew. I wasn't brave, just too tired to run, a shepherd lost beneath no sun. But in that hush, with nowhere to flee, a holy echo rose in me. So I sang to the storm that had no name, to the sea that wouldn't move, to the fire and flame. I don't see the way, but I know you do, and my voice was the first crack the waters knew. Just dust and bones until you breathe. Just one step, and the sea will leave. The whip still sings behind my eyes. Though I walked out, the pain don't die. Chains are ghosts that haunt the free. Every breath still smells of slavery. Built his cities with broken backs. We cried in straw, we bled in stacks. Even now, with stars above, I flinch at kindness, run from love. I'm not in Egypt, but Egypt's in me. A shadow stretched where I can't see. Smoke still curls where fire used to burn. His voice still echoes, waiting his turn. I'm walking forward, but dragged by fear. Pharaoh's shadow still whispers near. I saw his eyes in my father's glare. He built a throne inside my prayer. But somewhere deeper, light breaks through. Not not from me, from the God I knew. Smoke still curls where fire used to burn. His voice still echoes, waiting its turn. I'm walking forward, but dragged by fear. Pharaoh's shadow still whispers near. One day soon I'll walk out clean, but tonight I fight the man unseen. Blood in the river, frogs on the lane, darkness rolling like a funeral band. We begged and won, but he wouldn't bend. Each word from God just met his grin. Flies in the bread, hell in the wheat. Every plague dragged us to our knees, but Pharaoh's heart turned into stone, and every cry just fed his throne. I saw children die while he stood proud. God's voice was thunder, but he heard it loud. 10 signs carved in fire and dust, each one screaming, let them trust. But pride will burn what it won't release. He chose his wrath, we chose our peace. We left behind both fear and fight. He held the chains until they broke, then silence fell like final smoke. 10 signs carved in fire and dust, each one screaming, let them trust. But pride will burn what it won't release. He chose his wrath, we chose our peace.
We painted whole with a lamb's last breath, red across the wood like a line from death. Inside we waited, still and low, while judgment walked the streets below. Mothers rocked with tearful songs, fathers prayed to right old wrongs. The night was thick with cries and fear, but not one angel entered here. Moon looked down cold and wide, while blood spoke louder than our pride. Blood on the door, no swords, no scream, just trembling faith and broken dreams. We live because a lamb had died, and grace stood guard while children cried. Come morning light, we stepped out slow, left behind what we'd come to know. Free but never quite the same, marked forever by that name. Blood on the door, no swords, no scream, just trembling faith and broken dreams. We live because a lamb had died, and grace stood guard while children cried. Trembling faith and broken dreams. We live because a lamb had died, and grace stood guard while children cried. Blood still speaks when all else fails. Carried his bone in a linen wrap through desert wind and memory's trap. He spoke of land he'd never seen, but walked in faith where none had been. Each step I take, he walks with me, a promise buried, yet still free. He died with hope carved in his chest, that God would bring us home to rest. The bones don't speak, but they still cry, a song of trust that doesn't die. Bones of Joseph, dry and bold, telling stories never old. He saw the day we now survive, and with his bones that hope's alive. Hope's alive. Some carry pain, but I hold proof that faith remains. Dust and time can't dim the vow. What God has spoken, He does somehow. Bones of Joseph, dry and bold, telling stories never old. He saw the day we now survive, and with his bones, that hope's alive. dead man knew what the living doubt. Wheels behind us, thunder roll, steel and shouting, burning soul. We reach the edge, heart split in two. No map, no bridge, no way through. Children weeping, mothers freeze, sand and fear up to our knees. Some cried out, we should have stayed, but chains ain't life, just death delayed. The sea don't care, the sword don't wait, and I ain't sure which is fate. Between the dead and the deep we stood, no sign of fire, no voice, no good. But I raised my arms to the breaking sky and dared to pray not to die. I saw no path, just roaring blue, but I knew the Lord still walks through truth. If he don't come, we're surely gone, but faith is walking till the dawn. Between the dead and the deep we stood, no sign of fire, no voice, no good. But I raised my arms to the breaking sky and dared to pray not to die. One breath held the whole of me. One breath held the whole of me. It came like breath from a mouth unseen, not loud, not fast, just pure and clean. The dust began to lift and swirl, and something sacred touched this world. The sea trembled like a child as the wind rolled in, both fierce and mild. No man could claim the hand that blew, no storm, no force, just something true. It didn't shout, it didn't blaze, but tore the sea into holy waves. Heaven breathed wind across the tide and drew a road where none could hide. No lightning crack, no thunder spoke, just quiet power that gently broke. The people stared, too scared to move, while waves stood still in fear and proof. And I just wept with lifted hands as wind obeyed divine commands. Heaven breathed wind across the tide and drew a road where none could hide. No lightning crack, no thunder spoke, just quiet power that gently broke. Where wind once stands,
We step where none had stepped before. Two walls of wrath on either shore. No sound but hearts and rushing tide. Each footfall dared the waves to slide. Dust beneath us, heaven above. Terror wrapped in holy love. We didn't shout, we didn't sing, just held our breath and kept moving. The sea stood still, but so did fear. Each step a question, is he near? Walls of water, feet of dust, marching forward because we must. The way was open but not wide, just enough for faith to stride on. We passed through death on unseen rails, with fish like ghosts in liquid jail, and not a drop upon our skin, but still the weight of where we'd been. Walls of water, feet of dust, marching forward because we must. The way was open but not wide, just enough for faith to stride. Oh. Through fear.
The sea came back with holy rage and swallowed horses, steel and cage. Where once we feared the sound of chains, now silence walks where death remains. Wheels and bones drifted by under a blood-red morning sky. No more shouting, no more cries, just stillness where the army lies. Not every victory feels like song. Some are quiet, cold and long. Drowned chariots on a silent shore. God did what man couldn't before. We stood like statues, wet with grace, as justice took the tyrant's place. I dropped my staff into the sand, not in pride, but trembling hands. He fought for us with wind and flood, and wrote our freedom in their blood. Drowned chariots on a silent shore. God did what man couldn't before. We stood like statues wed with grace, as justice took the tyrant's place. Drowned chariots on a silent shore. God did what man couldn't before. We stood like statues wed with grace, as justice took the tyrant's place. The sea forgets, but we remember. First there was silence, then came the song. After the storm that took so long, the dust we feared beneath our feet now rose in joy with every beat. Hands once chained now clap the sky. Tears of sorrow learn to fly. The tambourine shook like thunder's end, and every shout became amen. We crossed through grief, through fire and chains. Now dust begins to rise and dance. Dust turns to dance in morning light. The dark behind, our souls made right. We saw the grave, but walked away. Now freedom sings where fear once lay. The women twirl with holy fire, ashes lifting ever higher. Even the old began to sway in rhythm with the break of day. Dust turns to dance in morning light. The dark behind, our souls made right. We saw the grave, but walked away. Now freedom sings where fear once lay. We didn't just survive, we prayed.